Have you ever wondered about the stories behind the world's most famous mythological creatures? From terrifying beasts to majestic guardians, these legends have captivated us for centuries. Today, we're diving deep into the lore of the top 10 most fascinating mythological creatures from around the globe. Get ready for a whirlwind tour through myth and legend. First up, at number 10, we have the centaur from Greek mythology. Imagine a creature that's half human, half horse. Centaurs were often depicted as wild and untamable, living in the forests of Thessaly. However, not all were savage. The most famous centaur, Chiron, was a wise and gentle teacher to many Greek heroes, including Achilles and Hercules. This duality makes them a perfect start to our list, representing the wildness of nature and the potential for wisdom. Sailing into our number 9 spot is the Kraken. This colossal sea monster from Scandinavian folklore was said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. Described as a giant squid or octopus, the Kraken was so massive it could pull entire ships down to the depths of the ocean with its powerful tentacles. Sailors would tell terrifying tales of its wrath, a true embodiment of the mysterious and dangerous nature of the sea. At number 8, we fly in with the Griffin. This majestic creature has the body, tail, and back legs of a lion, and the head, wings, and talons of an eagle. The lion is the king of beasts, and the eagle is the king of birds. So the griffin was seen as an especially powerful and divine creature. Originating in the ancient Middle East, griffins were known as treasure's guardians, often protecting gold and priceless possessions. They symbolize a perfect blend of strength and wisdom. Slithering into number 7 is the Hydra. Another fearsome beast from Greek mythology, the Lernaean Hydra, was a serpentine water monster with multiple heads. What made it so terrifying? If you cut off one of its heads, 2 more would grow back in its place. One of its heads was also immortal. It was one of the 12 labors of Hercules to defeat this seemingly unkillable monster, making the Hydra a classic symbol of a persistent, regenerating challenge. Next, at number 6, we have the beautiful but dangerous Siren. Also from Greek mythology, sirens were enchanting creatures, often depicted as part woman, part bird, who lured sailors to their doom with their irresistible songs. Their voices were so beautiful that anyone who heard them would steer their ships towards the rocky coasts where the sirens lived, only to be shipwrecked. They are a powerful metaphor for temptations that lead to destruction. We've reached the halfway point. At number 5, it's the kitsune from Japanese folklore. Kitsune are intelligent foxes that possess magical abilities, including the power to shapeshift into human form. As they age, they gain more tails, with the 9-tailed fox being the most powerful. They can be either benevolent tricksters or malevolent spirits, often forming deep connections with humans as wives, friends, or guardians. Their stories are rich with lessons about wisdom, cunning, and loyalty. Soaring into number 4 is the phoenix. This magnificent, immortal bird appears in many ancient cultures, from Greek to Egyptian and Chinese mythology. The phoenix is famous for its ability to be reborn from the ashes of its predecessor. When it feels its life is coming to an end, it builds a nest of aromatic twigs, sets it on fire, and is consumed by the flames. From the ashes, a new young phoenix arises. It's a powerful and universal symbol of rebirth, resilience, and eternal life. Stomping into our top 3 is the Minotaur. Trapped within a complex labyrinth on the island of Crete, the Minotaur was a monstrous creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man. According to the Greek myth, it was born from a curse and fed on human tributes sent from Athens. The hero Theseus eventually ventured into the labyrinth to slay the beast. The Minotaur represents the savage, monstrous side that can be hidden within, trapped by our own complex fears and desires. Our runner-up, at number 2, is the vampire. While tales of blood-drinking entities exist in many cultures, the modern vampire we know and love, charismatic yet deadly, comes largely from Eastern European folklore, popularized by Bram Stoker's Dracula. These undead beings sustain themselves by feeding on the life essence, typically blood, of the living. They are often depicted with supernatural strength, the ability to shapeshift, and a weakness to sunlight and garlic. Vampires explore themes of immortality, desire, and the fine line between life and death. And finally, at number 1, the most iconic mythological creature of all. The dragon. Dragons are legendary creatures found in the folklore of almost every culture on Earth. In the West, they are often depicted as treasure-hoarding, fire-breathing beasts that heroes must slay. But in the East, especially in China, dragons are benevolent, wise, and powerful symbols of luck, power, and control over water and weather. Their universal presence and incredible diversity in meaning make them the undisputed king of mythological creatures. And that's a wrap on our top 10 mythological creatures. From the deep seas to the highest mountains, these legends continue to fire up our imagination. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into myth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing stories. Thanks for watching.